Sometimes the strongest message in a K-drama isn't the action or the plot twist. It's the things happening quietly in the background. Agent Kim Reactivated reminded me that some children can be suffering every single day while the people who love them have no idea. One of the things that affected me the most wasn't actually Agent Kim himself, it was his daughter. Her father believed she was doing well. He thought she had friends and that everything was normal. But in reality, she was lonely. The only person around her wasn't a real friend, and some classmates bullied her because she didn't have a mother. What made this even sadder is that children often hide these things. Sometimes they don't want to worry their parents. Sometimes they think no one will understand. And sometimes they've already convinced themselves that asking for help won't change anything. And sometimes they tried telling their parents, but they saw no comments. Their parents just told them, "Oh, you're just abusing, nothing of that, you're just imagining things." There was also a moment where her father didn't immediately take her side. Maybe he didn't realize how much that small reaction would hurt. But that's something I think many adults forget. A sentence that a parent says in 5 seconds can stay in a child's heart for years. Parents can't know everything, but asking simple questions like, "Are you really okay? How was your day honestly?" can sometimes make a huge difference. At the beginning, Agent Kim looked like someone quiet and ordinary. He avoided fights and didn't seem intimidated. But later we discovered that he had an extraordinary past. He had survived intense military training and had incredible strength. It reminded me that we never truly know someone's story. Quiet people aren't always weak. Sometimes they're simply choosing peace over conflicts. Okay, let's talk more about the daughter of Agent Kim. So she looked okay. Her father always thought she had friends because whenever he asked, she told him about one friend. But the reality was completely different. That friend was just using her. But sadly, her dad discovered that very late. But how many children today are living exactly like this in real life? In school, there is still bullying, loneliness, children hiding tears, and parents being busy. We often think that this exists only in drama, in series, in Korean drama, but actually not. There is this a lot in reality, and no matter how they try to make solution for this, there will always still be these cases. So the only solution we can do now is the parents should pay more attention. They should be more present for their children, but parents are always busy. And now let's talk about the bullying. It's all also there, like the childs bully a lot in school other childs, and they learn this actually from their parents because their parents don't teach them that they shouldn't hurt other people like this. And also in school, teachers don't pay really attention to this, and sometimes they are afraid of the parents of the child that is bullying because they are presidents or something like that. And that's what the series teach you a lesson has shown us. So the father, he didn't defend her immediately when she was bullied and wanted to fight back because they were harassing her. He didn't take her side and he apologized. And his daughter at that moment, she felt very, very alone because she thought her dad was gonna take her side, but he didn't do that. And adults often think children forget these moments, but they don't. Because one sentence, one reaction, or even one moment can stay in someone's memory for years, especially when it comes from someone who is very close to you. For example, imagine being 10 years old and being bullied, and then you go home and the only person you trust, your mom or your dad or even your sister or brother, they don't understand you. That hurts so much because beside your parents, to who you're going to explain that and tell that and trust? There's no one else. So, and actually, we never truly know someone because Agent Kim, like I said, he seemed quiet, calm, he avoided fighting. We only thought that maybe he is weak and cannot fight back, so that's why he was avoiding that, and everyone underestimated him. Then, boom, military past North Korea, South Korea, highly trained. We discovered that he really is very, very, very strong. And also in real life, people judge others. They judge quiet people, shy people, weak looking people. We assume that we know them and know everything about them, but actually we don't. Maybe they're carrying things we could never imagine. And then let's talk about everyone believed that she was gone, that she was dead, because when she fell, there was a lot of blood that she lost from her head. So everyone thought she was dead. Then she survives. So that shows us there's always hope, faith, and miracles and unexpected endings. And that one thing I noticed in many K-drama, keep teaching the same lesson. Right when every door seems closed, another one opens. Moments like that remind us that life can be unpredictable. Sometimes when everything seems hopeless, events take a turn we never imagined. It reminded me of Alchemy of Souls. Just when it feels like there are no possibilities left, the story finds another path. Whether you see that as hope, determination, or God's will, it reminds us not to give up too quickly. Maybe that's why I enjoy Korean dramas so much. They don't only tell stories, they make us think about ourselves. I started asking myself how many people around me are suffering without anyone noticing. And if you think about it, you will find yourself the first person feeling that way. Actually, in this series, I think many people saw themselves in that. And was there a saying that changed the way you think?